polish her up. It'll get dirty again tomorrow.
You're just awesome. Yeah. No, positive things.
Yeah, positive things.
How's the little one? How's everything going?
Oh, yeah. Wife is still pregnant. She's doing really well, growing. Everything looks great. Unfortunately, I had to have my first doctor's appointment where I wasn't allowed in due to COVID. So,
right.
Yeah, so I was totally bummed about that. They made me wait in the car. I think I was on timeout.
Safety first.
For sure. But yeah, no. She's doing well. This uncertainty is scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what makes it really hard, because a lot of people are like, well, man, you could go do landscaping. Well, I've got a wife who doesn't want to risk me coming home.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no,
Well,
can't be doing that.
I think we're going to be, essentially, I think we're going to be fine. Like you said, you have strong owners, good owners there.
Yeah.
We're going to, this thing's going to end in the next couple months. Month and a half, couple months, we'll see. You know what I mean? I just, my heart's out to those people the ones that aren't going to be able to, bring their business back up. I think we're going to be fine. You know what I mean? There's a lot of great companies out there that are going to be just fine. Some of the places we worked at before.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
a lot of the local breweries, I know that they were, not publicly, they haven't come out and said it, or they didn't say it before, but they were kind of teetering on that line,
Right.
So I know a couple of those guys will probably, not make it through it. But
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's always a silver lining.
There is, and I don't want to bring up his name, but I'm just going to do it anyways. So Donald Trump was asked about this the other day, and then the way he said it was just, but it's true though. I hate to say it, but it's true. But I just feel like the way he said it was just like, all right, man.
Well, that's always been his issue, hasn't
I
it?
know. There's no way.
Like, whether you're a fan of him or not, you have to admit his delivery is god awful.
But they had asked him about the restaurant industry, obviously, because it's one of the hardest hit thing. And he's like, well, it's like the restaurant industry is always going to thrive. It's going to do just fine. He just said, it's just not going to be the same owners. And I'm like, man,
it's
brutal.
Bitch slap of truth right there.
But and then so him saying that, I was like, God, that's so brutal. How did he say? I mean, but how else can you say it though? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but that's the truth. So in the situation where some of these people aren't going to make it out, maybe some of these restaurants, smaller or bigger, didn't properly manage the business side of the aspect. This is going to allow, if that many restaurants are closing, some new blood to come in and take a shot at it, because you're going to have all this stuff that's just there,
and they'll have to fucking recoup.
And
money
the market's
right.
I mean, it's going to be a lean startup. I mean, essentially, because it's already set up, ready to go. You're not selling it at full price. And if you have that many restaurants shutting down and that many spaces available, I mean, they're not going to be charging market value like that was 2 months ago.
Yeah. Well, you'd hope not.
Well, so I think what we'll probably see is that, and these are, these owners that I'm getting ready to talk about, they're the ones that that should already be out of business, right?
Yeah.
The ones that treat their fucking employees like shit.
Sure. Right.
The ones that drink all their product. The ones that fucking do fucking drugs in their place. You know what I'm saying? Like
cutting corners where they shouldn't.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The ones that have always the ones that you've heard those horror stories about, you know what I'm saying, but nobody's been able to fucking really kind of do anything about it.
Because they've been established in the community for a while.
So, situations like that, I can see those people, and the part that sucks, thinking about this, I'm thinking about all my brothers and sisters out there that work on the other side of the bar, that work on the other side of, inside the restaurants. And, it's very, not having money, right, or being in debt. And having to find like a quick job or something to get money coming back in your pocket, because what's unemployment? Like fucking
$370,
$378, and that's if you qualify for the max,
right?
Which we do, because we don't make that.
So but
that's the max.
That's the max
for anybody. What?
You go from making in our industry down here, fucking. At this time of the year, dude, like that coming into the fucking
a fucking day
to that a week, and then I can imagine there be some a lot of difficulty in the beginning when we start getting things back up, because a lot of these shitty owners are going to be like, oh Susan, oh Connor, oh Mike, oh Devon, hey, come back, we'll get this place opened up, and they're going to fucking slave labor the fuck out of these people, you know what I mean, for these nickel and dime pennies and this, that, and other. But I think on the back end of behind the scenes, behind those people, those owners are going to be struggling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Looking to, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of this, kind of pulling the rug, over your eyes, the wool over your eyes, if you will. So I hope that, I don't know where I was really kind of going with that. I just know that when people are in debt, it's very easy to take the first thing that comes to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like, I just want just to do, like, just to kind of reach out and just tell everybody, like make the place that you work at where you want to work at. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is that opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, these people that haven't had your back, like, they won't have your back when this happens again, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Like, go and work for some good people. You know what I mean? And those good people will keep the fucking, it'll keep going around, and hopefully we can get some of these restaurants to change, ownership into better owners. You know what I mean? The ones that can manage well, ones that actually give a fuck about people.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many different sides to this story.
Dude, it's deep. I've been thinking about it so much. And then just this concept we have of, again, back to the thing where everybody expects this service, you know what I mean? They expect to go out and eat and get this thing, but they don't really realize that, like, one, you're not not everybody, but there's people out there that aren't tipping, they just don't get it. They're like, why don't you get a real job? But it's like, yeah, you say that, but then you're also the same person receiving the service from this person. You know what I mean? It's just not fair. So the truth is, I feel like the way the future goes is that everything will be more fast casual. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then in this service industry, this idea of service is going to kind of fade out a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very selective. And like where it used to be, you are getting served because you are you're somebody special and you have the money for it.
Right.
It's going to be the same thing. Like, it's not, everybody's not getting service anymore. It's not going to be Olive Garden and Red Lobster. Everywhere you go, you get service anymore. It's just it's just not going to be possible. I mean, this is down the road, but again, just to see what happened in literally a day, like where 3 million people lost their jobs in a day. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
That's wild. Yeah. Oh,
Essentially.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a positive thing. The positive shift is that we had to get checked. Do you know what I mean? There's a solid shoulder check to this whole industry of, like, this is what could happen. You know what I mean? And just like that.
Right. And like,
there's never been any protection for these people or anything like that.
Yep.
So there needs to be something.
No fucking union
Nothing.
where we are.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
a good point. When
there's
you go to
nothing.
think about it, contractors
know?
have it. Like, how come we don't?
they have it in Vegas.
Teachers have it.
Why the fuck don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, then, finding, people in ownership that's going to, kind of jump on board with that too. But I mean, when these places open, they're going to need people to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of got a little bit of power there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm sure people are going to have an extra stride to their step when they come back to work because they're going to
absolutely.
be so happy
For the
to
best
just be
service you've ever gotten in your
Oh man, it's gonna be a party. I'm not gonna lie. We were already talking about it. It's like
Your water won't even get
People
halfway
are just
down.
so ready.
That shit's going to be topped off.
on the positive side of all this is that it's definitely gonna end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it has
And then
to.
when it does, it's gonna be fucking great.
It's going to go off.
God, it's gonna be great. We're gonna be busy as shit.
I'm already working on my Tracy Chapman so we can
Yeah.
go karaokeing.
No,
You don't
man.
even know.
Yeah.
Pryor, you're down too. I don't give a shit.
No, I mean it's definitely going to go off. You know what I mean? And like, I mean, some of our clients and clientele that we've served in our industry for so long, we see these guys out like every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people every other day.
I'm
or
like-
every day.
Y'all check on them.
yeah.
I'm sure they do it okay.
No
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
right?
Like,
Yeah.
I do like, here's another positive thing. I'm like, okay, like 3 days in, I'm like, what is there to do in Virginia Beach? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. And starting to find like little small.
Yeah, you start expanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Your options.
Well, that's a positive thing.
that is a positive thing.
So here we go. You want to do some positives?
Hell yeah,
Here
we're
we
doing
go.
positive.
Pollution's down. Boom. You know what I'm
Boom.
saying?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are out walking just
Look
because.
at
You know what I mean?
Florence.
Right.
Getting that sun. You know what I mean? Like, just whatever. You know what I mean? But I mean, the people are being more active. People are going fishing that normally wouldn't go fishing.
True.
Oh, for sure. As soon as the governor dropped that, I was like,
You know what I
man,
mean?
there's going to be 500 people fishing.
I feel like I
man.
was ahead of that curve because I was like, all right, so
A lot of cooking's going on. I
A
mean,
lot of cooking.
even outside the ramen noodles that I was talking about earlier, like I've been seeing people like just posting their stuff, talking about how much food they've been eating, which is great. The other thing is positive is that everybody's gonna be as fat as I am by the time this thing's over.
Sure.
It's perfect. That's the great equalizer.
It's like half.
Beach body ready.
Yeah.
Just in time for June.
Perfect. Good job, everybody.
Depending on how long this lasts. Like, I mean, either that or I'm already ready for winter. Ready to hibernate, guys. Look at me now. Or I've been inside for the past 3 months. I don't give a shit. How about that? That's right. I've been eating fucking mac and cheese and ramen for the past 3 months straight. Go fuck yourself.
All of
Look at these rolls.
All of it.
Look at these rolls, baby. No butter needed.
A little more to love.
Don't even fuck yet. You thought dad bod was fucking crazy? How about pandemic bod? Go fuck yourself. Just fucking making it by, doing what I can. Hey, look, I didn't kill myself. Thank you. Fuck. God damn.
Yeah. I got to play Star Wars. What's the new one?
The Republic? Or like,
No.
It's
I just
similar
played it the other day.
to Night City.
But anyways, I got to play my computer for the first time in like,
Hey, there you go.
I don't know, 8 months. It was nice.
How's that? Good?
It was great. My daughter sat there and played. She killed a couple people, a couple stormtroopers. She loved it. It was awesome.
Part of the Rebel Alliance. That's
yeah,
it. Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Hobby.
I did finally get to watch Star Wars, the final one. It's all right. That's my movie review.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Thank you. Yeah, it was okay.
I mean, he did the best he could.
Yeah.
I thought JJ did all right.
Yeah, it was cool.
Is that the final one, though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For at least that.
That whole thing.
Yeah.
That's the 9.
That's the 9, yeah.
Because they keep coming out with little like spin-offs of like each character, right?
Right, and I think that's the direction they're going to go, especially with Disney Plus. But yeah, the movies, we'll see.
And that thing too, think about the movies. Holy shit. You know, now you can, I think on Amazon, you can rent like in theater
For
releases
$20.
For like $20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Shit, you spend more than that when you go to the movies anyway.
yeah. Well, in my head, I'm like, fucking just pirate that motherfucker.
Where's my Cody at?
Yeah. $20. I could spend $20 on a case of beer and watch this shit. The same. Anyway, but I mean, you know, what a huge spike to all that business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Obviously, thank you, health workers. 100%.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, I know you're listening because your man's on the show with us, but we love you. We appreciate everything that you guys do. But also, like, thank all the operators that are letting internet be a thing still. Imagine if we were stuck at home without it.
Oh yeah, no joke, man.
Like, they're still going in. They're still making sure the towers are good.
yeah.
Nikki was talking about this the other day. She said we have these extra rolls from the shop, but she was like, we should take them to those Kroger people. They're like literally they're stocking all day because like people have been like bombarding the grocery stores and like they're just constantly there. They're never stopping. And then she's like, everybody's given the 100%. I said the same thing. I was like, let's go give it to the Centera ticket to them. She's like, everybody's sending stuff to them. It's like overwhelming at this point.
Yeah.
But she's like, just let's take care of some other people. I was like, right on. Maybe we'll do that.
I think it's I think what I haven't seen on like social media and shit like that recently, or just in general about our first responders and those that work in the hospital systems. You know, there are doctors and nurses and physician assistants and like everybody, ambulance techs, cops, like the whole nine. Like when these guys go home, they like have to like decon, you know what I'm saying, before they like get in the house, like
oh yeah,
it's just I don't know, it's just so different, like Beth can't go and like see her family, you know what I'm saying,
right,
because like her parents are like older,
right,
they're like at risk, you know what I'm saying,
right,
so it's just I don't know, it's an unprecedented time, man, and I know it's crazy out there, and I know things are super stressful. I do want to, I just kind of want to poke a little bit at the government. You know what I'm saying? Because like I see what they're doing with these like stimulus checks. Like I understand it's a very positive thing.
Yeah.
But then like if they don't, I wish that they would just not say like give an actual time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or
right.
like,
because then you have expectations.
Expectations start to, fall to the wayside, then it's, I don't know, it's just like I feel like this carrot thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's like I texted you. I was so
yeah,
mad.
yeah. No.
Because Mercedes, my wife, was denied her claim And she was only following the recommendations and the information on the site anyway. So because we're in the industry, they said, we're taking away the clause of you're not looking for work. Because on unemployment, if you say, hey, I'm not looking for work, they're going to be like, okay, well, go fuck yourself. We're not sending you a check then if you can work.
Right.
So they axed that.
Because